Hello, I am Thomas from Fit Trough Science, and today I will be discussing some of the most popular training splits for bodybuilding. First of all, we have the full body split. This is just your meat and potato split. You can do it from 2 to 5 days per week. It works, just basic stuff. Some of the advantages are you don't have to train very often with this split. You can easily get away with 2 days per week, and you will still be able to train every muscle. Another advantage is if you train with this split more often, it is not boring at all since you train every single muscle every day, which can keep it very exciting. It can also be really effective for more advanced lifters, since studies have shown that for advanced lifters, the training session can already stop building muscle after 1 day. So if you train every muscle 5 days per week, you will always be building muscle. However, there are many downsides as well. One of the reasons why many lifters decide to do different splits is because of the pump. Because if you train every single muscle 5 times per week and you do your maximum volume in 1 week per muscle, you get 20 divided by 5 is 4 sets per muscle per workout, which is not going to give you a good pump. And, most lifters are addicted to the pump, me included. So this can really write a full split of for a lot of people. Another downside would be recovery. Because even if you just do 4 sets per body part, you can still get very sore, especially if it is peak week and you train very hard. This means that you will have to work out a sore muscle, which can really make the stimulus a lot worse. Other popular split is push-pull legs. With push-pull legs there really is not much nuance. You just train 6 days a week with 1 rest day, and that's it. Some upsides are you can train a lot without impeding your recovery. The split is probably the best split if you really like training and want to do it as much as possible. It is also really easy to divide your volume with this split. Because you are training, for example, just push exercises, you basically train all of the big muscles you have to train that day with the same exercises. This can be really handy if you have to train early in the morning and you have less than 1 hour a day, but you can be in the gym every day. Because for example, a push day, you can just do 10 sets of pressing and some lateral raises, and you are done. Downsides mostly have to do with, time and motivation. A lot of people, myself included, work out in the evening. This is nice if you have school or work because this will be the only free time that you have. However, most people have other things to do in the evening. And they might play a sport, train in a martial art, or maybe they just have to go to the barbers. This means that they do not have time to go to the gym 6 days a week. Also, if you don't like working out and you struggle getting up to go to the gym, doing 6 shorter workouts requires a lot more willpower to do than just getting up 3 days a week, because if you are already in the gym, you are a lot more likely to keep going. The upper lower split is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated splits there are. It is like a mix between full body and push pull legs and takes the upsides from both with a lot less downsides. Some of the upsides are the customizability. With the upper lower split, you can do upper lower, which is the standard. You can add 1 upper day or 1 lower day, or you could go with upper lower. This split also does not really get boring. In the upper days, especially, you can do every non-leg exercise, and especially if you do 3 upper days, you really have the freedom to program every exercise you like and do many different movement in one workout. The only real downside I have heard other people mention about this split is the leg days. People really don't like having to train legs every other workout, and that can write off the entire program for a lot of people. So basically, the upper-lower split is very much neutral. It doesn't really have any outstanding upsides, but it doesn't need them because there is almost nothing wrong with it either. In that regard, it is kind of similar to rice. It is fine to eat, but it doesn't really have a taste, so you can't really like or dislike it. You just eat it because it fits your macros and calories for the day, and that's it. Variations. These 3 splits are the main 3 good splits for you to use, but that does not mean they're the only splits you can use, because your body doesn't care if you train push 1 day and pull the other day, or if you just train upper body for 2 days. Your split really does not matter that much. As long as you are training every single muscle at least 2 days per week, you do between 10 and 20 per muscle per week, and you take sufficient rest days. For example, my current split is push-pull legs upper lower because I can train 5 days per week and like doing push-pull legs. So I just had to add upper lower. But I could, as a really weird and practical alternative, I've done push-pull legs and then a day in which I train back triceps, lateral delts and quads, and do the other muscles the other day, and this would still build the same amount of muscle.